Hey everybody, happy Thursday, happy Friday Eve, actually. It's January 11th, I did it, another day. It's almost in the books, what is it? It's about 10:20, so yeah, we're almost there, hour and a half, a little over. And then we'll be into day 12. It was a great day, I'm not gonna lie. I had some coffee and I did have a little heavy cream. 2 ounces of heavy cream this morning because I just wanted a little bit of fat and that satiating feeling of that heavy cream in the morning with my black coffee separately. And then I was fine all day long. And then around 6 o'clock tonight or so, I had 2 steaks right here. Here's what I had. It was great. 2 steaks, 2 separate little cups of butter because each steak likes its own butter. I don't know why. They just asked me to do that. The steaks, yes, the steaks communicate with me. No, they don't. Really, I'm not crazy. I just try and make it a little fun while I'm doing this. I guess crazy is subjective, but and then I had the side of bacon too, which was great. Where was I? Well, I was at the Float over in Purdy, Washington. So it's just outside of Gig Harbor, and it was amazing. So if you're familiar with the Pacific Northwest at all, you know it's just a great hot spot. It really is a lot of fun. It's not quite the hot spot of Seattle, but they're my people out there. Gig Harbor, Purdy, Allen, Vaughan, Bremerton, Port Orchard. I love the folks out there. It's such a great, different vibe, casual, relaxed. It really is great. So, how'd tonight go? Well, I had my 2 steaks, my bacon was great, my liquid death, my black can of sparkling water. And, and then when I was hanging out with a buddy of mine, we had dinner, I met new people there. And then I saw one buddy of mine, it was so funny, Terry. I used to be his bartender back in the 90s. So from 94 to 99, I worked for Weyerhaeuser Timber Company. Yep, I was in Federal Way, Washington, and I worked in their Federal Way area in the West Campus, and I had about, I think it was 11 or 12 buildings, and 126 conference rooms that I took care of. So I was the AV kid. I ran around, I made sure that projectors and overheads and all these different technology things, their laptops, everything worked right. So if they couldn't present something onto the screen, I would run over there, connect their laptop, and make sure it worked fine. So yeah, really, out of grade school, junior high, high school, and now I'm still the same AV geek. I'm only 53. So I'm doing the same stuff. It never stopped. Anyway, it was a fun night. So Terry, I met him tonight, and I hadn't seen him. I was his bartender while I was working days at the Weyerhaeuser. I worked for a little place called the Milton Tavern at night for a few years. And I worked Wednesday through Saturdays, and I bartended, and I was a lot of fun. The customers were a lot of fun. So I'm not shy, if you haven't guessed already. And I have many more things planned for this channel. I have some things that I've been saving, recording, setting aside. So it's just going to get bigger and better. Hopefully by the end of January, I'll have everything teed up and offer some more things to enjoy, to laugh at, to poke fun of, whatever. I don't care. I'm not ashamed. I've already been morbidly obese and made fun of. Ain't nobody hurting my feelings. So anyway, we had a lot of fun with Terry, just kind of a reconnection. It's like, what? I haven't seen you since the 90s. And it was great. It's just those little hometown taverns and pubs that are great people. They have great food. I have my New York steaks, my top sirloins. You can have flat iron, ribeye, whatever they have. It kind of rotates. And they're great people. And they have what I need. And if I want to cook it in butter instead of seed oil, they'll do that. And if I want something different on the side, if I want a little sauerkraut, because I don't want to cheat on my diet, but I want a little sauerkraut. That's fair, because I don't want to have any salt and vinegar potato chips. That's one of my favorite go-tos. So I have some sauerkraut, and they have that there because they have Reuben sandwiches, and they totally take care of me. Those are the places that I gravitate towards. Yeah, I've taken a lot of colleagues in my business life over the last probably 20 years to the high-end restaurants where, you know, it's $150, $200 a head. That's fine. Yeah, you can have good steak there too. But really, at the end of the day, to be around fun people, casual, relaxed, where you can walk in, everybody gives you a hug, you hang out, you high five, and you just start laughing. That's my vibe. That's my thing, you know? So I can go dressed up or dressed down. And as you've seen in many of these videos, I wear a hoodie. It's a Carhartt. You can't really read that, but it's a Carhartt hoodie, and I love it. And it's comfortable because outside right now is about 24 degrees, and it's going to get colder. I think around 17 or 18 tomorrow night, and maybe 16 on Saturday. And then it'll bump up for a few weeks back to, you know, 28 to 32 at night. Anyway, how did I get off on that tangent, and what does it have to do with carnivore? Well, the point I guess I'm trying to make is no matter where you're at, I have been morbidly obese. I have been made fun of as a grown adult for many years. I have, since my elementary school days, back in the late 70s, early 80s, I was kicked in the butt by kids. I was made fun of. I was called Jelly Belly. I had all these things. And then as I got older, people would always, oh, did you have one too many chocolate cakes there? But I never let it get me down because I leaned on some of my favorite people on TV. I used TV and video games, the Atari 2600, if you remember. Atari 2600. I leaned on that, but a lot of movies. Dom DeLuise, right? Jim Carrey, John Candy, and a lot of these comedians, you know, Steve Martin and many, many more. They just helped me kind of learn to laugh no matter what happens in life, no matter if people kick you in the butt and poke fun of you and make fun of you. It's like, I could just tell them in reverse. It's like, hey, I may be fat, but you're ugly. At least I can lose weight. Hey-o! Okay? All right. Maybe that's not polite, but sometimes you just feel like it, right? I get it. But don't let it get you down. So my point to all this is go out and enjoy yourself. You know, if you're doing this carnivore or keto or whatever you're doing and you're just getting into it, go out to a restaurant and enjoy yourself. Meet people, walk around, have some sparkling water, have some soda water with lime or lemon and a little straw. So maybe it looks like a mixed drink if you're worried about people. Hey, how come you're not drinking? People put on pressure. I get it. Well, you can go up to the bartender and say, hey, can I have sparkling water in a rocks glass with some ice and lemon and a little straw? It'll look like some gin and tonic or something. And then people leave you alone. People are kind of weird that way. And some people just, unless they see a drink in your hand, they don't leave you alone. And I've had that as a grown adult. I've entertained many parties in my life and in my professional and my personal life. So, you know, don't worry, pardon the furnace. Don't worry about it. Just get what you need, relax, go enjoy the party, have fun. If there's music, dance. I don't care if you're 500 pounds, 300 pounds, whatever. I'm 282. I was there tonight and I had my 2 steaks and I enjoyed company of Terry and some new friends I hadn't seen in a while. And some strange woman, I mean, she was nice, but she pulled me out onto the dance floor. Now I'm 278 pounds or so. Last I checked, I haven't weighed in yet, but I started this at 282 in my second time around of this, and on the first. And so I was out on the dance floor, and I only stepped on her foot once. So it's one of those things where don't worry about what other people think. Are you having fun? Are you going to enjoy this journey? If you feel great, feel clean, feel fantastic because you didn't have that sweet, you didn't have the carb, you didn't have that drink, you did okay with a soda water and lime or lemon. Great, go out there and dance your hiney off. Enjoy it. And you know what? After a while, the noise in the background will die down and you're going to be just fine. And then day number 2, you're going to remember what happened the night before, and you're going to have a great day, and you're going to eat that 1 or 2 or 3 meals a day, wherever you're at. And it's not going to matter after a while. And pretty soon, you're just going to keep moving right along. And then you're going to be 10 pounds lighter, and 20 pounds lighter, and so on and so forth. And then you're going to be where you want to be in 6 months, 9 months, or a year. I don't know. Maybe you're 500 pounds. Maybe it's going to take 3 years. I don't know. But I started at 322 and I went down to 261. And that was within 6 or 7 months. And then because my mom had cancer and I had a lot of life things going on, I had gained 29 pounds back. But I was on a good track and it wasn't complicated. So don't worry about the background noise. Just be you, right? You've heard this from a lot of people. Just be you, go out there, have fun. Tonight, I haven't gotten onto a dance floor in a long time. And the fact that she pulled me out there was just a hoot because we were the only 2 on the floor and there was probably 50 people in the place. It's not a huge place, but I was honored. I felt good. I had fun, even though I was making excuses why I was a bad dancer. And it made me feel like a kid again. It made me feel thin. It made me feel like someone recognized me for me, and they didn't see some obese kid sitting in a chair shoving stuff into his mouth and whatever, make fun of him. I'm doing what I can, and I'm making progress just like you are. So reward yourself with joy and entertainment and strangers and friends. Just get out there. Because if you just hide inside your house or inside of a room and it's like, okay, I can only eat meat for 6 months and then hopefully I'll be at my goal. That's no fun. If you're just eating meat but sitting at home, that's no fun. Go out. Go out once a week even. Tonight was my realization for that. So if I'm going to title this little video that I'm doing tonight, it's thank God that someone saw through my shell and they saw that I was fun, I was funny, I was laughing with people. And this woman just grabbed my arm and she goes, "You're fun, let's go out." And it was just her and I on the dance floor. And that's okay. And I felt great. I felt handsome. I felt good. I felt funny. I felt free. Because I was chosen. Maybe I'm a gullible idiot. I don't know, but hey. When I start to kind of choke up a little bit, I revert to humor so I can kind of not bawl my eyes out on camera. So that's what I just did there. But I feel for you. It's okay if you're only even 20 pounds overweight and you're starting this. I'm cheering for you. And we all are. So thank you for taking the time just to spend with me just now and go, you know what? I want that too. I want to go out. I want to have fun. I want to kick back. And I just want to have the meat. Stop focusing on the food and focus on the people around you. Don't worry about, can I have 2 ounces of butter or should I only eat 1? Can I have pork or can I have chicken? Folks, you can have any animal protein, chicken, fish, eggs, right? I know it's kind of a chicken, but you can have eggs. You can have any type of red meat you want. You can have, I think I said pork, but lamb, bison, elk. I've had antelope. I've had kangaroo. I'm an adventurous fella. And there are lots of fantastic wild game butchers in town here in the Pacific Northwest. So I've tried a lot of different meats, and it's pretty amazing. Wild boar is really good when you smoke it, and it's fantastic, very good. So as you can see, I'm not bored. I'm having a variety of foods. And when people say, ooh, the carnivore diet, what? Why are you doing that? It's so limiting. I have had more fun, unique foods. And then I have people gravitate towards me and they go, wow, that looks delicious. What are you eating? And I say, it's a wild boar. Oh yeah, this one here, that's antelope. It's what? And then the questions start answering and they go, wow, you look fantastic. You were 322? Wow, how do I do that? What is that? And before you know it, the person that you've always felt maybe a little ashamed of is going to come out, and you're going to be helping people, strangers that you never knew. I had no idea. I'm doing this video right now. I don't even know if anybody's watching, but I'm doing this daily vlog so that I can hold myself accountable. And I hope it helps somebody. I hope that you get it. I hope that you can connect. I hope that you can understand where I'm coming from. And I know it's not fancy like some people that have the really bright light here and the key light behind, and it's a little dark and mysterious, and it's a chroma key background. And ooh, no. I just put my phone on a stand. It's kind of in my kitchen. But it's more important that I connect and share and get my testimony out and share with you how I'm feeling day by day. And on this day 11, I've kind of overcome a lot of things. I feel great. And as I've mentioned before, if you are feeling hungry or whatever the case, of course, I think it was Peter, and there's a few others on there in the comments that had mentioned, try some pork rinds. Try some carnivore snacks, carnivore chips, which is basically dehydrated meat, right? Those are great. You can put salt on your tongue. You can have a little square, like a 1 ounce pat of butter. There's a variety of things you can do to curb those cravings if you really want to make this happen. And I'm cheering for you. I truly am. And so many are. Everyone on these channels really wants to be successful and see success, right? They're hoping that they can find someone that they connect to and relate to and go, that's what I want. I want to be happy again. I want to be peaceful again. I want to feel victorious again. I want to be like I was back in college or elementary school or whatever. We all have a different reason for being here. I'm just glad you're here. And again, even if one person watches this and they go, thanks, Joel, I get it. I appreciate that. That's it. That's why I'm doing it. And if no one watches it, I always rewatch these. I usually wait a week and then I rewatch the video that I made. And I'm so thankful for it. And usually it's then that I cry. I'm a pretty emotional person because I've dealt with a lot of stuff. And if you've watched any of my other videos, like I have a raw truth section in my playlists. And then I have a carnivore treats section that talks about other small snips of things. And then, of course, I have my 90-day challenge that this video's in. So I have 3 separate areas that I've posted in. And, you know, I lost my mom back on November 17th, 2023. And it was tough. It was harder than I thought it would be, even though she had cancer for 4 years. She was in remission, and then she recovered. And I have nightmares about eating my feelings, right? Just snacking and all that. And I don't want to go back to that. And tonight, with friends and even a bunch of strangers, people saw a happy fella that cared about other people. And I know deep inside, whether I'm heavy or thin on the outside, I'm a fun fella, and I had the time of my life tonight. Sober. Could you imagine? What if I was drunk? I would have been amazing. On the tables? No. I don't really get drunk. I never got drunk before anyway. But, yeah. I was just a casual drinker, which is fine. But I want to take a step forward. So, no alcohol, no sugar, and really make the change that I can. And if I can help anybody and cheerlead for you, and this resonates with you and makes sense, then great. You can do it. It's not hard. I'm saying that right now because I'm going to view this in a week, and I'm going to remind myself, even when I'm discouraged a week from now, or frustrated, or whatever, because it'll happen. We all have a little bit of an emotional roller coaster in life at times. Then I'll be telling myself when I watch this video, you can do it. You've done it before. You've lost 61 pounds, Joel. You can do it again. I've already lost a few since the 1st of January, so I know it's possible. Yeah. So I think on this video tonight, I said a bunch of nothing, but I said everything. Meaning, today is more about freedom and not worrying about the scale, not worrying about who sees you and how you're dressed and blah, blah, blah. It's about taking the step, just trying it, whether it's keto, carnivore, whatever. Make that move. Take the step. Try it out. And when you're frustrated, you can watch videos like this one or others, and you get motivated and try it again if you fall off the wagon. It's okay. I've done it. I've fallen off the wagon. The wagon has run over me 27 times, at least. And that's just in 1 hour, the wagon. It's okay. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. And again, even if no one watches this, I'm thanking myself for doing this so I can watch it a week from now and saying, you overcame it. You are worth it. You're fun. You're funny. And you have friends. And people love and care about you. And you have so much more to do here in this world than eat a bunch of crap from a box in a closet. Let's not worried about the keto or carnivore. Let's set that aside. And yeah, sure, just eat something. Eat something clean, eat something whole, and really focus on, I want to go out and enjoy my life. And if you can stay away from prepackaged foods, again, which is what keto and carnivore is all about, both really. Stay away from prepackaged foods, stay away from sweets, stay away from alcohol if you can. Then you're on the right path, friends. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to prep and pack a few things for my 4-day weekend. And I'm going to video. I'm going to video every single day. I am not going to go one day without videotaping. And maybe, I say videotaping. Look at me. I was born in 1970. Everything's a videotape to me. Even all right. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And thank you, Joel. Yeah, I'm thanking myself. Because I'm going to watch this a week from now. And I'm going to be so glad that I had tonight to look back on. Because tonight will help me move into tomorrow and the weekend and stop worrying about, what if I'm not eating enough? What if I'm eating too much? What if I'm... Just eat some meat, some eggs, some fish, some chicken, some whatever. Carnivore, keto. Eat it until you're full. And then walk away. And then go play a board game. Go to take a nap. It's okay. This is a long video. But tonight was kind of an emotional night for me because it was kind of a breakthrough on day 11, and I saw a bunch of strangers come up to me and just have the time of their life, and I made them laugh and they made me laugh, and we had a great time. And I didn't worry about my body. I didn't worry about what people thought of me. And this gal, she was so fun, super funny, just took me out on that dance floor, and we were the only two there, probably for good reason, because no one in that room tonight danced well. But it made me feel good. And that was a breakthrough moment for me. See, it doesn't take much, folks, for you to go to that next level. And then it's week 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and pretty soon, I lost 40 pounds. I lost 60 pounds. And then pretty soon, your videos on YouTube or wherever you post them are even better than this, saying, hey folks, I lost 100 pounds. Here's how I did it and why. Here's how it made me feel. Wow. Tonight was more emotional than... I don't give a rip of what I ate. I mean, obviously I had my steaks and it was delicious, and my bacon, but tonight was an emotional healing night. It was a lot of fun, and it's what I needed. And so I hope you allow yourself to go out and enjoy it. And this weekend, you're going to see, we're going to have fun. My buddy and I, we're going out. I'll explain it later. I'm going to cut this short here. Now I'm trying to be cognizant of our time, but I want to go out, and we're going to see, like I say, a boat show. We're going to see a concert. We're going to visit the Oregon coast. Great dinners, steak dinners. Maybe some fish. Maybe a surf and turf. Hello. I hope that you'll enjoy the time. I hope that I put together some decent content and you can relate to it. Tonight I kind of repeated myself a few times, but really, this is my confession to you. That, guys, I've been hurting for a long time. And it's okay. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm 53 years old, but I've been disappointed in how I got to this level, and I've hurt several times. I've lost family members over the last couple of years, and my mom most recently. And tonight was kind of a breakthrough night for me, and it felt great. When you have that aha moment, it'll all fall into place. Just be patient and give it time. Just give it time. Just stay vigilant. Just keep going, and you'll be good to go. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Drop it in the comments below. I really appreciate everyone that's hopping on board, and trust me, thank you. Thank you. Even if you leave one comment a month, it's okay. I really appreciate it. It helps me. People recognize it. You've given me ideas. You've given me great feedback. And many people have been able to relate to what I'm going through. And that helps me feel great. It helps me feel normal. It helps me feel that, okay, everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. God bless you guys. Go to sleep. My God, it's late. It is almost 11 o'clock. All right. Have a great night. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow on my vacation. Whoo! Portland, Oregon. Here we come. And it should be snowy. All right. My God. What is it? 31 minutes. Why are you still awake? Is anyone really still awake? We'll see you. Bye.